about to take Aurora from Drew.
That
He's where you come.
Were you ever gonna call me?
you should keep your distance.
I might have a white, so improve our chances.
Don't tell me you think he's telling the truth.
I'll ask the question.
Could we finally be Drufus-free? Is there any chance that losing Aurora and having his affair exposed will lead to Drufus going to DC and not returning? I read that Michael will show the nanny cam video of Willow and Drew at the family Christmas party. I had such high hopes for Alexa as the new Lulu, but she's already getting on my nerves. I hope Charlotte comes back and tells her she's not the same little girl that Lulu forced herself on years ago. She's a teenager now and old enough to decide for herself where she wants to be. Writers forgot about pinning who killed Kate's on anyone, just to wrap it up, and no one cares where Scotty is. I think Felicia will remember not seeing Cyrus next to the kettle when Dex was stabbed. Did anybody else catch the episode when Dex was talking to Cyrus about seeing him at the hospital, and then it went right into him at Joss' place decorating the tree? Terrible editing. Really, Curtis? You couldn't stop Ms. Wu from doing illegal business in your club. Even if Michael doesn't care, don't think he's gonna let you acquire a Quartermain asset. It's going to be a rough road. I think Cyrus stabbed Dex because he knows Dex will find out that he killed Sam. He's still the same evil person he always was, but he's such a great actor. Why didn't Dex tell Chase, Dante, and also Max that he saw Cyrus on Sam's floor within minutes? I'm really liking Lucky and Liz. They are so cute together. When he was playing the guitar and singing to her, how sweet was that? She has way better chemistry with him than she did with Finn. I hope Lucky sticks around for a while. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. I love the actress who plays Lulu, but the way Lulu is acting now is so annoying. A lot has changed in the past 4 years, and she should be mad at Anna. I don't understand why they brought Lulu back, and with Sam's death, it seems like they're setting up Cyrus's return, which is tiresome. Cyrus needs to go away. I don't care about Drew supposedly double-crossing Curtis. Curtis never had anything in writing, and given what's happening with Michael, Drew's decision makes sense. Michael is much better suited for the job than Curtis, who has barely been in the role for a few months. Drew was still planning to keep Curtis in a good position with a raise, so the betrayal narrative feels contrived. Do you think what Felicia can't remember is that Cyrus wasn't next to his collection box when Dex was stabbed? Lulu's anger at Valentin for taking Charlotte makes sense, but yelling at Nina doesn't solve anything. Carly and Brennan arguing is just as intense as their usual flirting. It almost looked like Brennan got emotional when Carly left the office for Lulu. Finally, Brennan told Carly, "You might want to ask Anna about honesty." Carly, you've been used and set up. I agree with Brennan. He called Valentin for Carly and did relay the message about Lulu. Brennan could have exposed Anna, but chose not to. It's about time someone held Anna accountable. Nina confirmed to Lulu that Anna was dating him before he disappeared, and Anna is just sitting around blameless, letting everyone else deal with her mess. The PCPD can't seem to catch a break. Drufus and Willow are seriously grating on my nerves. So if Jason and Drew are twins, and Jason was around when Michael was born, then the Drew or Willow romance is even more ew. What's bugging Felicia is what bugged me, which is that no bells were ringing by Cyrus when Dex was out of sight. Where did Cyrus disappear to? This Lulu is so much like Julie's portrayal. Just like Tracy said, strong and even defiant. I hope she doesn't take it too far and also maintains a softer side that radiates a loving Lulu. I felt sorry for Carly. Anna took advantage and didn't care that the friendship would be broken because she is jealous and mad that no one cares about where she stands on anything except Jason. Come on, who doesn't tell a civilian that the WSB is swept every day for bugs unless they don't care about that person? Her time needs to come for letting Valentine get away. I'm tired of her. Nina is another person who would understand what Lulu is going through on multiple fronts. She had been in a coma for years and had to accept that life goes on with or without you. Carly also kept quiet about her connection to both Willow and Nell. Not to mention, she's still sort of in redemption mode. If she knew where Charlotte was, I think she would be helping to get her home. If Cyrus is able to walk in and kill Dex too, I'm going to be so over the storyline. They better have an officer who should recognize Cyrus right outside his door. At this stage, Carly and Brennan just need to screw and get it over with. What a horribly written scene. Dex is now being written as someone who wouldn't immediately turn to see who did this to him. That's so stupid. He's a former soldier and a former mob enforcer, yet he didn't even attempt to see who did this? Come on. Just how arrogant can someone who has been in a coma for 4 years be? Who does Lulu think she is, going around making demands on everyone? I'm not liking this character at all. So let me guess, it'll seem superficial. Then after surgery, he will take a turn for the worse and need a relative to save him. Lois will drop the knowledge that Dex is Gio's twin, and both are the camp love children of BLQ and Dante. For a split second, when Felicia said she couldn't put her finger on what she was forgetting, I thought she had stabbed Dex. Maybe she has a medical condition that causes her to forget, absent seizures or something crazy they invent. But I don't think it's her now. I'm also not sure it was Cyrus. I think he's the obvious choice, and it's someone he would never think of, or it's so obvious that we don't see it. I know that sounds crazy, but thoughts? Dex didn't watch his back, and I have a sneaking suspicion it was Cyrus who stabbed him. Somebody check the cameras. The scene with the college students was horrible. Worst acting ever. These writers and casting directors are dropping the ball as of late. Everything pretty much sucks. I like how, instead of Chase staying with Dex as his police protection, he went back to the crime scene to get witness statements. I hope Dex will be okay, as I'm not overly confident he's safe at the hospital after Sam was just murdered there. Felicia said that there was something missing that she couldn't remember when talking to Chase. It's most likely that, for those few minutes she was thinking of, she wasn't hearing the sound of Cyrus' bell because he was off stabbing Dex. Cyrus was wearing the same type of black coat the stabber was wearing, so obviously Cyrus. He's going into surgery, and Lucas said it was a simple procedure. What if they're setting it up for him to die the same way Sam did? Dex saw Cyrus on Lulu's floor, but he visited Sam instead and did the dirty deed. He wanted to get Dex before he figures it out. Cyrus isn't done yet. Now Cyrus might very well target Felicia because she's an eyewitness and giving Chase very detailed information about what happened before Dex got stabbed. Felicia also mentioned that there is some information she just can't remember. Cyrus was standing a few feet away from Chase and Felicia, but close enough to hear their conversation and wonder what she knows. Is it just me, or are some relatives way too interested in each other? When Lucas came back, Carly acted like she was about to throw a parade. She was too enthusiastic about a person she didn't grow up with and who she's a lot older than. Plus, why is Cyrus completely in Lulu's face? I barely remember them meeting. Even the other new brother, what's his name, used to be Tad on AMC, is jumping up and down over Lulu. I mean, be happy for Laura and call it a day. Yes, people are waking up from comas. Yes, people are coming back from wherever. But some of this is too lovey-dovey for relatives who previously had no actual relationships with each other. I think Valentin is hiding in plain sight. Remember, some anonymous guy bought Windermere months ago. That's got to be him. And just like that, I don't like Lulu anymore. They have already turned her into Carly's backup. Crazy when Lulu and Carly were on non-speaking terms for years leading up to the explosion. Fake AF. Portia seems to be rubbing off on Curtis. At one time, he would have just confronted Drew and laid all the cards on the table. Now he's being sneaky about it. I'm hoping he's just planning on giving Drew a taste of his own medicine. I really don't want them to change his character like they did with Drew. Jocelyn is a pain in the neck. She needs to be with her father. Her role is very annoying. She's either soothing her sex addiction or keeping the drama going about Sunny. Her mouth should set fire every time she mentions Sunny. Who did Lulu wake up thinking she is? The boss? Did she go to the same I'm the boss school as Christina? It is clearly time for new writers, especially with this whole Lulu thing. I'm getting tired of Lulu already. I'm starting to hope Valentin never brings Charlotte back until Lulu stops the nasty attitude. Why does ABC feel the need to constantly interrupt GH for trivial things? People resign from their jobs every day. Sorry, but it's my humble opinion that it's a BS reason to interrupt the show. Lulu is tiresome. Someone give her a tranquilizer. Her ranting and raving is getting old. We know Cyrus' motive for killing Sam, but why stab Dex? So Cyrus went from praising Jayus to killing Sam? Make it make sense. I'm here to express my thoughts about Sam's gift to Lulu, and my intention is not to upset anyone or cause a debate. I welcome comments and opinions kindly. So with that said, I completely understand Lulu's motherly tiger, bear protective mode towards her kids, as she should be. She definitely has every right to feel the way she does currently, being in a coma for that long of a period. But why haven't she or Laura reached out to show some gratefulness, thankfulness, humbleness, and other adjectives one can think of towards Sam's family? Alexis, Christina, Molly, Danny, and Scout. I get there may have been some brief conversations with Dante. Between Laura and Slash or Lucky, I may have missed. However, I'm speaking of the kids, Danny and Scout. Personally, they feel their mom was a hero, and she was. Something should have been said or done by now. For example, Laura could have done a dedication/ceremony in Sam's honor, named a wing in the hospital along those lines, or made a town speech/ceremony appreciating Sam's gift. I'm just saying the writers should write something, and maybe it could give Sam's kids a little closure. I hope my thoughts are understood. Lulu acting like a worried mother is ridiculous. Laura isn't even worried. Everyone knows Valentine loves their daughter. There is nothing for Lulu to worry about. Maybe she should spend time with the child she has with her now instead of running around town like everyone owes her something. I can't stand this Lulu. She is as bad as the last one. Why didn't GH bring back the original with the original personality? My thoughts on the Nina and Lulu scenes actually understand both sides. Lulu is a desperate mother worried about her child. Most mother bears would react similarly in that situation. She should realize, however, that you catch more bees with honey than vinegar. Nina tried to sympathize with her, but every time she tried, Lulu attacked her and called her a liar. All in all, there were no villains in those scenes, in my opinion. This is exactly how Lulu is supposed to be portrayed. This definitely conjures up memories of the original Lulu. So Cyrus stabs Dex, and now he's in the hospital where Cyrus can overdose him on digoxin while the GH staff takes the blame. Willow needs to tone down her attitude, and Sasha needs to tell Michael the truth since she was kept from her father. Call me crazy, but ever since Dr. Gannon came to Port Charles and Lucky asked him to operate on Lulu, before that, when he found Lulu off her ventilator, I've had the feeling there's more to him than meets the eye. He's too good to be true. There might be more to him than just being a good Samaritan and savior. Maybe he creates situations to be the hero. Again, this is just speculation and gut feelings. Clearly, Drew never loved Sam. Maybe it's just the fact that Cameron is the worst Drew actor on the planet, but it's clear that this Drew could have cared less about Sam. When he tries to be loving to Scout, I just cringe all over because it's so fake. He comes across as, well, not great. He never spoke at the funeral. He had hot sex, which I guess was supposed to be sympathy sex, with his nephew's wife just days after her death. I don't think he was even ever at the hospital. It's not just that he never loved Sam, it's that he really never loved anyone, including Scout, Monica, Curtis, etc. It's the weirdest portrayal imaginable. The only way to salvage it is if it turns out Drew died when his plane went down, and this is a brainwashed Shiloh groupie. Sasha isn't all that innocent either, neither is Michael, but I don't care because Willow deserves this. Willow had this betrayal coming to her for a while now. She cheated on Michael, and it isn't bad enough that she cheated on him with just anyone. But she cheated with the man's whole uncle, and he is your kid's great-uncle at that. Of all the men she could have cheated with, she chose his uncle to do it with. Yes, Michael did cheat on Willow with his ex Sasha, but Willow cheated on him first. So Michael sleeping with Sasha, can you even consider it revenge, especially when both of them were drunk and hurting? I always say, Michael, if you're not happy deep down with Willow, then divorce her. I get it, you want Wiley and Amelia to not have a broken home, but their mother is the reason for that broken home. If Willow wasn't happy in her marriage, she should have just divorced Michael, not cheat on him over and over with Drew. Willow definitely brought this on herself. I do not equate drunk sex with purposely sober screwing the uncle in the kids' playroom. I'm happy Sasha is going to have the baby, and hopefully the writers give her a healthy, happy birth because all of us fans deserve that. But I'm more concerned about how Cody is going to take it. I wish she would be honest with him. The moral of the story is how you get them is how you lose them. Willow is a known cheater, so Michael shouldn't be really shocked right now. But for Willow to act like Sasha ruined her life is funny because Willow did this to herself. The only thing Sasha should feel guilty about is sleeping with Michael, and only that. Unlike Willow, she was able to tell Michael the truth about everything she knows, which Willow still isn't able to do. What's with Cyrus? Okay, we all knew he was faking his "I found God" thing, but why is he a cold-blooded killer all of a sudden? Was Sam onto something he did? Was Lulu? Or is this an "I want to kill anyone who was mean to me" thing with this latest attack? Thoughts? A clear motive for trying to kill Lulu and killing Sam hasn't been revealed to us yet. He tried to kill Dex because Dex remembers Cyrus was at the hospital the night Lulu's respirator was turned off. Dex needs to tell Chase before Cyrus finishes him off in the hospital after his surgery. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.